What's your name? Say it again? Rachel. Okay, brother, what's your name? Carl. Okay, so the officer was going over Christ, right? The color of Christ. Because, matter of fact, 1:1, Revelation 1:1. Because at the end of the day, this Bible is our history book.
That's right.
Our forefathers is in this Bible.
That's right.
This is one of our forefathers right here. Listen to this, brother.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 1.
Bring it out.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him.
So this is the revelation of Jesus Christ. What does revelation mean? Exactly. So what Christ looked like is about to be revealed.
That's right.
You know.
To show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Matter of fact, jump to verse 10. Verse 10.
Verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last.
So this is Christ, your forefather, your forefathers, yours forefather. This is Christ. Read on.
And what thou seest, write in a book.
So this is John, the Revelator. He's about to write down what he sees.
That's right.
Of your forefather, Christ, of your forefather. Read on.
Verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me.
So John turned. So it's obvious Christ was seen. In the Christian church, what they say? What they say? Nobody's seen Christ. John is writing down what he's seen.
That's right.
So it's obvious he was seen.
And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks,
that's the menorah. Right. That's the menorah. Matter of fact, yes. Right here. As you read this, look at this picture.
And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
Christ. Read on.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Chapter 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So this going into color and texture. Christ had white hair. Today what they say, like old age gray. Same thing. Christ had white hair and the texture was woolly. Let me ask y'all this. What people have woolly hair? What people on the earth have woolly hair? Like old age? What nation of people? Black people?
No.
Well,
I don't really know.
so you have woolly hair. You have woolly hair. Another word for woolly is like kinky, curly, nappy.
Get out.
Christ had hair like you.
That's
Like you,
right.
brother.
That's right.
We don't.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now, the Christian church, they say that, for example, his eyes was red like because he's like Cyclops off of X-Men. No, that's not it. The reason why his eyes were red because Christ drunk wine.
That's right.
We don't. Matter of fact, read that part again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
You know when you're sleepy, your eyes get real red? Or if you get like you in the shower, you get soap in your eyes, you get real red. That's what it's talking about. Watch this.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Brother, what does that mean? Christ's feet like fine brass. What does that mean? The color. What does that mean? Okay. What color is brass?
Kind of like
Brown. Exactly, like a penny. Just like that. We don't.
And his feet like
And Christ's feet, we don't.
like unto fine brass,
So, matter of fact, we don't.
as if they burned
Now, Christ, like you see in that picture, was a dark-skinned man.
That's right.
In this verse, it says his feet. What color are your feet? What color is your feet? Brown. So it's obvious your legs, your arms, the stomach, your face is going to match what your feet look like.
That's right. Bring it out.
So what's this saying? What's this Bible saying? Christ was the so-called black man.
That's right.
You know why this sounds foreign to our people? How long you been in church? How long you been going to church? You haven't been to church, right? What about you? Have you been to church at all? Have you been to church at all? Okay. When you was inside the church and the preacher was reading the Bible, I hope that's what he was doing. Was he reading the Bible? As he's reading the Bible, the people that are sitting in the church, they're not being connected to the Bible. Why? Because they don't understand who they are in the Bible. I was listening to as the scriptures was coming out, like we was reading in Deuteronomy, when he was saying, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that. Those are personal messages. When he says thou, it means you. The Bible is literally speaking to you. But when you go to church, they make it sound like it's just some book that we're reading. The Bible is literally your mail, so you can understand. It's your personal business. That's what the Bible is. Then you're not going to learn that in church, because this book was not made for them to teach it. That's what the problem is. I'm going to let the brother come back, all right? But I want y'all to get that understanding. We're not just out here just reading the Bible per se. This is your mail that we're reading. This is your personal business. That's what it is. This Bible is not for everybody, but it is to the children of Israel. The problem is the children of Israel have not been told that they're the Israelites. And they've been called in the Bible the lost. You're the lost people. You're the people that's running around don't know who you are according to the Bible. Brothers ask, what's your nationality? What people out of the Bible do you come from? And our people don't know. That's a perfect description of a lost people. So when the Bible is talking about reaching the lost sheep of the house of Israel, that's you. When he says thou this, thou that, he's talking about you. Thou means you. The Bible is pointing to you as his children, as his people, as he's explaining to us what happened to us.
That's right.
Yeah, you got a precept for me? Listen.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know.
Do you hear what the Bible just said? The Most High God in the Bible says the ox knows who his owner is. In other words, an ox is a very dumb, stubborn animal. But God says that the ox knows where his power is. When the ox gets hungry, so you can understand, the ox knows where to go get his food from. The ox knows if he needs sleep, he knows where to lay down at. That's what it's saying. God is giving credit to the ox for knowing where his power is. Then it says what? And the what?
And the ass his master's crib.
And the jackass knows where his land is at. The Israelites, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, they don't know that they are the Israelites. They don't know where their homeland is at, and they don't know where their power is. Your power is not white Jesus. White Jesus is not in the Bible. Okay, so they lied. Because they know the top preachers in the system, they know who this Bible is really talking about. So they ain't going to tell you that. So you'll be sitting in church looking for Jesus, and you ain't going to find him, because although they're holding the Bible, they're not going to tell you that this is your mail that they're reading. That's what the problem is. Read it again.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know.
But the true Israelites do not know that they're the Israelites. That's what it's saying. But the Israelites do not know where their power is. Your power is the Most High. Your power is once you understand that you're the Israelite and you start keeping God's laws, that's when the Lord going to show his power in your favor. But as long as you're breaking God's laws, you're going to continue to receive the curses that God going to put on his children for disobedience. Why do we come over here on the slave ships? Because we broke our father's laws. So just like what the brother was talking about earlier, if you have kids, when your kids go against your orders, what do? You put them on punishment. That's what God did to us. But the problem is we never find out who our father is. That's what the Bible is talking about. The Bible is letting you know, listen, you're my children. You're my people. Come back to me and obey my law. and I will redeem you from the hand of your enemies. That's what the Bible is talking about. That's the message. Christ died on the cross to bring that to us. That's the reason why he died on the cross, so that we can return back to him. Come on. Watch this. I'm going to show y'all something. Who got a question? I'm going to show you something before you leave. All right, just listen to this. No, you got to catch the bus. Numbers 15. I'm going to show you something, because you're an Israelite. You learned that, right? So there's something required of you. Before you leave, 15. All right, I already got it.
Numbers 15, verse 38. But speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Exactly. So, since you're an Israelite, you must do this. It's a law. You love God, you love Christ? You do? So how do you love him? I can't hear you. Say that. Praise? Watch this. We're gonna read.
The book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me.
This is Christ. This is in red. This is the old words. Read it from the top.
If ye love me.
If you love me,
keep my commandments.
do what I say. Just like your father or mother. If you love them, you're going to listen to them. You brought out the commandment. You must wear fringes, brother. Sister too. Watch this. You love Christ? You love him? Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
What does that mean, sister? What does that mean?
Battery died.
So what kind of clothing must you wear? Hold on, I'm gonna read it.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So if you look at movies like
Tyler Perry, right? He got on Tyler Perry, yes, dress. I mean, it's your name, dress. William brother, white, dress. Read that. I said, don't do that. So on the flip side, a woman should wear pants. So you love Christ, you love the Most High God, you must change that. I'm going to show you something, because that's a reason. Watch this, because at the end of the day, you are royalty. At the end of the day, you are royalty, sister.
That's right.
You are royalty. Watch this.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So, just like how you said, a woman must put on modest apparel, meaning, for example, you can't be wearing that short dress showing up your thigh, that tight, that club dress, where it's tight showing up your body. Because if by doing that, what happens? Right. Find a man though. A man that's gonna want to hit it, he's not gonna want to wife you. He's not gonna want to marry you. So the Bible has all the solutions.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.